Welcome to this video from the Open University Library, which is part of the Why and How of Referencing series. In this short video, I'm going to go over some essential parts of referencing that are beyond the basics. You'll sometimes need to cite two or more sources that have the same year and author. For example, your online module materials will all have the same year and similar authors. This will mean that your in-text citations will also be really similar, or even identical, so your reader won't know which in-text citation matches up with which full reference. By adding a lowercase letter to the date in both the in-text citation and in the matching full reference, this allows your reader to distinguish between the sources and match the correct in-text citation to the correct full reference. To demonstrate this, on screen there is an example of a paragraph that contains two in-text citations to the Open University 2023 and a short reference list with two full references to the Open University 2023. At the moment, I have no way to tell which in-text citation refers to which full reference. So how can I make it clear which in-text citation matches up with each full reference? By adding a lowercase letter to the date in both the in-text citation and in the full reference, I am able to link the first in-text citation to the full reference for section 1.2 and the second in-text citation to the full reference to section 1.3.1. It's important to note that this only applies when you are using multiple different sources with the same author and year. If you're referring to the same source more than once, the citation will be the same each time, and you only need to include the source once in your reference list. I'm now going to go over something called secondary referencing. This is where you refer to something that has been mentioned in or quoted in the source that you're reading. You haven't read the original, but you've discovered it through a secondary source. This is known as secondary referencing. This is an extract from a blog post written by Jackie Bartram for the University of Hull Library, and it includes a reference to a work by Crichton et al. Written in the year 2016. Let's imagine that I wanted to use the idea by Crichton et al. For my assignment. I haven't actually read the work of Crichton et al., so how would I reference this source in my assignment using Cite Them Right Harvard? I would do this using secondary referencing, which is done using an in-text citation. To signal that I'm using secondary referencing, I need to adapt my in-text citation to include the original author, which in this example is Crichton et al., and the author of the thing that we've read, in this case the blog post written by Bartram. I would use either the phrase quoted in or cited in, depending on whether the author of the secondary source is directly quoting or summarizing from the primary source. For the full reference, I only use the details of the item I have actually read. In this example, that would be the blog post by Bartram. And the format of this reference is unchanged. I would not include a full reference to or any mention of Crichton et al. In my reference list. Thank you for watching.